Hi everyone, Vijay here. Today I'm very fortunate to be with the great Izabela. Why are you laughing? You are considered a great in here, you know that,
Yeah,
don't
because
you?
I'm a dinosaur, right?
No, I didn't say that. You put words in my mouth. You said that. I didn't say that. So, Izabela, you and I have known each other for what, 1.5 decades now?
Yeah.
And we've been on one hell of a journey. And we're now here.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So you've seen the technological evolution from the day you met me.
Yeah.
When we were at Evo
complete
together.
analog to complete fully digital. Yeah.
Yeah, but I told you it was coming even on day one.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, okay. But I don't do the processing power. I don't make the chips. But I know it's coming. I just have to wait for them to do it. And then when they deploy it into the world, I'm usually one of the first people to go grab it and bring it in. Okay, so we started analog over at Evo Dental.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it was just you and me. It was just you and me.
Yeah.
Right? We go on this journey, and then I start bringing the early digital in. Mm-hmm. So obviously, we're not going to count the CT machine because that was already there when you turned it.
Yeah. Actually, no. CT scan. I think we get it in 2015. First CT scan. Before that, we have 2014. I think summer we had it. Before that, we only had OPG.
We were working with 2D in 2014?
With 2D, yeah, with 2D.
Oh my God, I'm losing my marbles. I forgot that. I thought
No,
it was
it was
earlier
like
than
this.
Okay,
because
right.
I started working part-time in Evo in 2014, and I remember installing OPG machine, CBCT scan machine. Yeah.
Right, and then from the CBCT, then we got the first milling machines. Then we slowly brought ExoCAD.
The milling machine was already there. We were milling prosthetics in wax. So it was designed in ExoCAD, and we're milling in wax, and then investing.
Even I forget.
Yeah.
God, okay.
Yeah.
So look at where we're at today. Can
Yeah.
you believe that was only, 10 years ago?
No, it seems like a different century.
Going straight to interface with metal.
Yeah.
I mean, how cool is that, really?
Yeah, it's basically defying all the laws of full arch
but
rehabilitation.
Is it though? If Professor Brennemark, the godfather, the guy who developed all of this for all of us back in 1960, if he was still alive today, and you could show him one of the cases that your team did today, what do you think he'd say?
I think he will cry with happiness.
Are we like the epitome of his "no one should die with the teeth"? Because that's his quote. No one should die with their teeth in a glass.
Yes.
Are we at the pinnacle of that right now?
Yeah.
For him, you think he'd be very proud of it?
The next step will be growing the new teeth, but I don't think I'm going to be able to.
I don't think the next step is growing the new teeth. I think the next step is hybrid subs.
Yeah, I just want to see like a 50-year-old teething again.
How hilarious would that? Because you'd have to edentulate them, wouldn't you? You couldn't switch like for like. You'd have to bury them under the gum. Yeah. You'd have to take all the teeth out, clean all the rubbish.
Are they gonna come like in stages? Like 6s come when the kid is 6-year-old, and then centrals comes when they are whatever. I don't even remember anymore.
See, people are not. You know, when they read this stuff in the Daily Mirror, right?
Yeah.
They just think it's just going to grow in like.
And then
2 minutes or something.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I
and then braces.
Braces? How funny would that be? A 70-year-old with braces because their teeth have just come through and it's all in the wrong place. Yeah, okay. So
what about the size of them? What about? Let's not talk about this.
Well, exactly right. So we know that that's definitely not in my lifetime. Definitely not in my life. So what we've got now is what's probably possible in my lifetime. Okay. Yeah. And the very fact now, I mean, you're very comfortable with your team at around the 2-hour mark. Obviously, there's individual variation between certain patients.
Yeah.
For a full rehab. Mm-hmm. So they're literally walking out with LTPs.
Yeah.
From 2 hours of coming in.
Yeah. So the first time I actually came to observe you, I got this opportunity through my technician. So back then I was using overdenture, clipping denture over to implants.
My God.
So he said, "Oh, there is this weird guy."
Weird guy. Is that how he...
Yeah. It's this weird dentist who does the implant restoration like nobody else. And back then I was doing my MSc in implantology in Manchester. And it's like, what do you mean like nobody else? You know, I know how we do it. It's super complicated, super elaborate, long process. It's like, what do you mean he doesn't, he's different? So like, come, I'll show you. So of course you agreed, because you always have an open house. You always were eager to share your knowledge with other people, right? I stayed the whole day with you, and back then you did the surgery. It started at 10 o'clock, and the patient was in that clinic till 7, 8 o'clock at night, waiting
because
for
we
the
had to make
prosthetic
the
to be
prosthetics.
made.
Yeah, we had to
waiting
make
for
it
the
from
prosthetic.
scratch.
The whole day.
But
you
the
know,
surgery didn't take till 8 in the evening. The surgery was finished
making the
in 2
prosthetic.
hours.
So
Right,
prosthetic
okay.
was made
My
after.
bit. Yeah, but
after.
my bit was quick.
No. The surgery was smooth. Not as smooth as it now.
Obviously.
So then I was so amazed. At the end of the day, you know, I've never watched anybody working so long, because in between you've seen other whatever.
Yeah.
Number of
LTP
patients.
fits,
Yes,
that,
exactly.
the other, or post-surgery data
I was
correction.
so amazed. I was like, can I come again? I just
Shouldn't have
swallowed
done
the
that.
hook, basically. I was like, can I come again? I said, yeah, sure. So whenever I have a day off work, like a free day or whatever, half of a day, I used to come and watch you, and I was kind of like, I want to do it. I want to be able to do it. I don't care how they teach me to do it on my MSc. It's completely bollocks. It's inefficient. It takes a long time. It's overcomplicated.
Yeah, let me ask you about that, right? So you're doing an MSc at a university in this country, and they're not talking about immediate loading.
Well, they did talk immediate loading, but they made it sound so difficult, so case selection. Case selection was the key. You know, ideally you would stage approach, so first taking the teeth out, let it heal, then put the implants, let it heal, then start restoration, which will take several tries in, several prosthetics, until you have the final results.
Who's paying for all of this? Patient, right?
Yes.
So they're remortgaging their house, living on the street.
Yeah.
But after 200 visits, they have some nice teeth. How much better than what we do is the 200 visits?
To be honest with you, all our clinicians, most of our clinicians here in 21D, the young people, they just don't know the old way. So they, for them, is normal. For me, I'm still kind of reminding myself of still being amazed how much over those 10 years has changed. So literally, it was so overcomplicated. I doubted myself that I'll be ever able to do it, because it's so complex, so complicated. Only the top-notch professors could deliver this. Okay, so that's why I was doing overdentures, because I didn't feel I would be able to do it.
Would you ever do an overdenture again, even
Never.
if anyone paid
Never.
you? Right,
Never.
I
I sometimes getting asked about this, and I said no. The patient will not
I
be
know
happy,
this.
and it's ever so slightly less expensive. We're talking about the costs.
Yeah, but not over 10 years, because all the changes.
Yeah.
So the upfront cost might be slightly less, but
Yeah.
the changes every single year over 10 years.
Yeah, changing the inserts, relying the prosthetics, the dentures, changing the dentures for the new ones, replacing them. It's ongoing cost all the time. And as you say, it's not investments.
It's just a cost.
It's just a cost.
In the last year you were at Evo,
Yes.
you were still the top surgeon there doing the most work, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes. And then you came into 21D with
Yeah.
us in,
Yeah.
July of 22, was it?
Yes, that's
Right,
yeah.
okay. So we started the company in May. You joined us in July.
Yeah.
So in the last year you were at Evo, how many jaws did you do?
300,
300.
maybe, yeah.
Okay, you're pulling your face at 300. It's still a huge number, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, most mortals don't get anywhere near that
Yeah.
number. And then you came into 21D. In the first year at 21D, how many did you do?
I don't know, you tell me. I lost count.
I actually looked it up and it was 912.
Okay.
So it was exactly 3 times the amount.
No, I didn't feel like it. I still
Right.
finished at 5 o'clock,
Right, right, okay.
unless we're having discussions.
Apart from the fact that the digital fully guided process super soldiered you,
Yeah.
how good was it for you to see when you finished with the patient, they could literally go and have some ice cream in recovery and go home?
So I don't know where to even start, the advantages of having this, starting from the patient, going through the team, going through the surgeon, admin team, it's better for everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And also, are you seeing, because of the speed from putting the implants in to fitting the teeth almost instantly on top, in the 3 years, are you 110% convinced that the clinical outcome for the patient is just better?
Yeah, it's not a fillings, as we discussed before. It's just the X-ray. You can see it black and white.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see the patients coming for the annual maintenances, and you can see exactly the same bone level again and again and again with like zero bone loss. So I was taught on my MSc that within the first year, having a bone loss of 1 millimeter is absolutely normal. This is expected. I do not see this bone loss around the implants implant prosthetic complex that you are delivering for the patient. I don't see it at all.
So is that bothering you that you're not seeing what everyone else says you should see? Are we in miracle territory now? Or is it just because we're respecting the body more?
No, this is a science. This is a pure science. This is science plus technology letting us. And let's not forget about the team. I have the most amazing team I can dream of. You know, you come to work, you do a difficult job, you know, very demanding, you know, you're responsible for patients' health and oral health and general health as well. And you can deliver it in a good time scale with a perfect long-term results because of the synchronization of all the team. Everyone is on the same page.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, recently, and I know we had a bit of debate about this, I asked you to move away from hands-on surgery and help lift the other clinicians. Now, you know this thing, I keep going on about it on every one of these that I'm doing right now, because it's beginning to wind me up. Who is a trainee in here?
Okay, all of them are trainee.
Including you?
Including me.
Right, okay.
Because we're constantly learning the new things. As you know, I mean, you're driving the most, we have changes on a regular basis, right?
But be fair, answer this question truthfully and honestly. Are we experimenting on anyone, or is it all an extension of the science that's already set in stone?
Of course it is.
So we're not putting implants through the ear. Right, we're still going through the mouth, right? It's still happening that way.
It's still happening this way,
okay,
yeah.
Right,
No, it's just improving. I mean, you change your iPhones every 2 years.
Yeah.
The technology is progressing so fast. We are able to approach the same problem with completely different tools, with completely different... So that's why we're changing the protocols to deliver better products, quicker, faster, less expensive, more predictable. So that's the changes I'm talking about. And in this respect, we're all trainees all our life because we're trained to do new things.
Well,
but all our colleagues are fully qualified and came with their dental experience, okay? They didn't come with the experience in 21D solution because only we're doing this, right? So in this respect, we're all trainee, fully qualified, cherry-picked practitioners and the nurses.
Even when I'm designing things, I am still a student.
Yeah.
And that's why we call it practice. But it doesn't mean we're experimenting on humans.
No.
Right? It means we're applying technologies and understandings and knowledge.
Yeah, so the science principles are the same. Yeah, they're universal, they're the same, like mechanical principles and everything, right? But you just have a problem, analyze it, and then whatever tools you have, you apply to solve this problem.
So you're going to get the same thing that I got when I stopped practicing, because you're effectively moving from using these to using these and helping other people use these, correct?
Yes.
Right. Are you enjoying that, by the way?
It's a challenging thing because, you know, I thought about myself as a doer. So I need to work with my hands, with my brain, and you know. But yes, it's a different approach, and actually I start seeing a point behind it.
What do you see as the future?
The future, we're going to help more and more people.
Yeah.
We're going to educate them, the people that we treat, how to maintain the new prosthetics, the new life.
The longevity.
The longevity, yes, thank you. So more and more people help. We're going to have more and more dentists willing to join us on this journey.
And what about new medical colleagues that joined us? So I don't know, for all of you who are not aware, we now have GP in this company, and we're going to add more doctors into the company.
Yeah, that's another exciting. So this is going back to the first point I've mentioned. So helping patients look after themselves
better,
and enjoy the new life with the new prosthetics. You know.
Yeah, but it's going to become more and more and more and more like this, because in this century I see an absolute explosion in prosthetic use because of human longevity and the fact that we're not designed to last that long. And I don't think it's like the 20th century, because you know, predictable human longevity now is into the 80s, and bits aren't designed to last that long, so replacement is required and it's part of the overall health of a human being. So having our medical colleagues in and bringing blood testing back in and all these things where we can actually start looking at their just general health overall and help them stay healthy.
Yeah, stay healthy, well-being, you know, everything is important, you know. Bloods, medics in the 21D, who, you tell me, what next?
No, I'm not sharing that. I get shouted at when I share stuff that I haven't come up with yet, right? So I won't do that. Thank you very much, Izabela. Thank you.
Problem. Thank you.
Thank you.